Alright everybody, this is Eternal Blade here and welcome back to our tutorial. So today we're going to be focusing on adding just these little bit of sort of speckled lights in here and just doing some general adjustments and clean up to our scene. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is go to V-Ray, V-Ray Light, and let's just add a tiny little blurb over here and change this to a dome light. Sorry, not a dome, a sphere light. Basically what we're going to try to do is imitate some Christmas lights. So, sort of bring it back so you can't see them in the camera here. And let's go to color and give it a nice, change it to color. And we'll give this one a nice blue color. Okay, there we go. And let's just copy it over to somewhere like over here. Okay, copy it again. We'll give this one a green color. A dark green. Alright, now just drag them up, and then let's copy again, and we'll give this one a red color. Alright, and another red over there, and then what we want to do is just sort of stagger them in here so that they're not at the same height. Okay, it's fine if one is, but we just want to stagger them around. Okay, let's do a quick render and see what that does for us. Okay, so I rendered it out, and you can't actually see the lights any. So what we're going to do is just increase the intensity of them a bit. So let's click on our lights here and change the multiplier. Let's try, try 20. I think that'd be about a good place to start. Actually, you know what? Maybe just try 30. Okay, so click on all of our lights and just change the multiplier to 30. And what we're hoping here is that we'll be able to see the lights inside of the Christmas bulbs, or inside of the Christmas ornaments. So go back to our V-Ray camera and let's give it another render. Alright, so now you can begin to actually see right here we have the little Christmas lights, or Christmas bulbs, but I think we're going to actually increase ours to maybe 50 should be a good starting point here. And that should be about where we need to end up. So 50, and you can add as many lights as you want, increase the color and move them around as you see fit. Okay. Next what we're going to do is I want to actually just move my camera in a bit closer, something like this. Okay, and let's give it another test render. Alright, so this is what we've got, and I think we actually need to go to our camera here and change the F number to maybe 2.5 and re-render it. Our image is still looking a little bit too dark for my liking. So once we get the render going, we'll see what it looks like. There we go, much better, much better. Okay. I want to take this bulb here and I want to adjust it. I'm not a big fan of its position right now, so we're just gonna sort of turn it, maybe a bit kind of more towards us. Okay, and bring it over here, and maybe let's grab this bulb as well. Scene placement is really important, so it's fine if you spend some time on it, and we'll just bring it right to about here. Okay, that should do quite nice. Actually, maybe we rotate it so it's pointing towards us, towards the camera. Okay, and maybe even get this one just to straighten it up just a little bit. Okay, and bring it there. Perfect. Alright, so let's increase our render size here. So go to your render setup, and we'll just do 1920 by 1080, and we'll hit render one more time. I'll pause while it renders. Alright, and here we go. So you can see all the textures look very nice. You got the little speckles in there, the Christmas lights, the velvet is looking very nice. The only thing I'm not too happy about is just this sort of back end here. A quick solution to that, you can see in the original image I didn't have it. It was just the size of the cloth. If you just modify it, do a couple cloth simulations until you get the right one that looks perfect. That's really all you need to do. It's not very troublesome at all. So with that, let's save this image out here. So I'm just going to go to Ornaments, Christmas_tutorial.jpg. Okay, now we're going to go into Photoshop real quick just to do a small adjustment to it. So go to your file here, Ornaments tutorial, and let's open with Photoshop. Now you don't have to do this. The image is actually very nice as it is, but it's always good to do just a little bit of extra adjustment just to bring out, the colors a little bit. So go to Image Adjustments and go to Curves, and I like to do this sort of S curve. What it does is it just brings out the colors a little bit. It brings out the highlights and deepens the shadows. All right, there we go, perfect. And so let's just do a quick little comparison here of the two. So here is, let me just move this over a little bit. So here's the image that we were trying to replicate, and here's what we got. So that's pretty good. Maybe just bring the highlights down a tad. And lighting will never be exactly the same, but there we go. So that's how you make a pretty realistic version of some Christmas ornaments. All the textures, the rendering, everything. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. Feel free to check out my other tutorials, and I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season, and I will see you next time.